TGIF, and welcome to Inside. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 15-2. The Rangers got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. The Red Sox beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-1. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. The Giants launched 3 home runs as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 10-5. Wilson Ramos plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds 4-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics completed the long 4-game sweep as they blew out Baltimore 18-0. It was their 7th straight victory. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Athletics sit in first place in the American League West Division. Reese McGuire grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Blue Jays took care of the Angels 5-2. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the A's got 18 hits as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays, 11-9. It was their 7th win in a row. Chris Bubich collected win number 3 this year as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 2-1. Davy Garcia grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Jared Walsh was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, as the Angels got past the Rays 4-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Chicago White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 14-9. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they ran over the Reds 9-2. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 8-0. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 8-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 5-3. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 8-6. The Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The Minnesota Twins totaled 11 hits. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, Zach Plesac collected his 8th win overall as Oakland pushed past the Angels 3-2. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. The Angels combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-3. Eduardo Rodriguez got his 3rd win this season as the Rangers downed the Dodgers 5-1. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-1. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 11-4. The White Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 8-7. The Red Sox relief pitcher, number 70, earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as Boston defeated the Indians 5-3. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-0. The Twins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they used a walk-off for the win against the Nationals 5-4. The Reds swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-3. Lucas Erceg had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 13-8. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. The San Diego Padres combined to allow only 4 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. The San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. As of today, the A's are atop the American League West, while the Mariners are 3rd in the division. The Halos combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-1. At the start of the day, the Angels Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 9. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Detroit Tigers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they blasted the Astros 10-2. The St. Louis Cardinals went deep 4 times as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-6. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, the A's tallied 5 home runs overall as they pounded the Indians 12-6. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-5. The Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. The win was their 6th in a row. Blake Snell grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping the Padres down the Mariners 4-1. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, Lance Lynn picked up win number 8 this year as the White Sox claimed victory over the A's 4-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Austin Hayes was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 8-2. The Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-4. Andres Munoz got win number 1 on the year as the M's downed the Rockies 5-2. Caleb Berriger won his 4th game thus far, helping the Giants down the Astros 2-1. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 9-2. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Rays 6-3. The Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-1. The Atlanta Braves stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-6. The Padres combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-6. Rowan Wick earned the win, his fourth this season, as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks, 4-2. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team, as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 6-2. The Pirates had 12 hits as a team, as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 6-3. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. Here's what took place around the majors yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, Mike Morin earned his first victory of the season, leading the Twins to the win over the A's 4-3. As of right now, the Twins sit in first place in the American League Central Division, while the Athletics are leading the AL West. The Houston Astros went deep 4 times as they pummeled the Yankees 7-1. Heading into the day, the Yankees are in first place in the AL East, and the Astros are in third place in the AL West. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 8-6. As of today, the Indians sit in third place in the American League Central, and the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The Seattle Mariners set 3 balls into the seats as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-4. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. The Friars knocked out 10 hits as a team as they destroyed the Angels 7-1. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, while the Angels are in second place in the AL West. The Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-2. In the standings, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. The Boston Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. As of today, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, while the Red Sox are second in the division. Lance Lynn pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of right now, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are second in the division. Huascar Ynoa collected his first W this season as Atlanta downed the Phillies 4-2. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies are second in the division. Carlos Carrasco got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 4-2. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Mets are atop the division. The Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they crushed the Cubs 7-1. In the standings, the Cubs sit in third place in the National League Central Division, and the Nationals are in third place in the NL East. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. The Pittsburgh Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-4. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the Brewers are second in the division. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. As of today, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Cardinals are atop the NL Central. The Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they dismantled the Giants 9-3. As of right now, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, while the Giants are third in the division. And that's the show on this July 4th holiday. Enjoy the day's games, and remember to check back in with us right here tomorrow morning. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Jack Flaherty collected his 8th win overall, leading the A's over the Rays 6-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Astros launched 3 home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-7. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 6-5. The Toronto Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-3. The Detroit Tigers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 11-7. Kirby Yates collected win number 2 on the year as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 3-2. Miguel Figueroa grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 4-2. Dominic Smith drove home 3 runs, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 7-5. He is currently the National League leader in batting average. Giancarlo Stanton collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as the Yankees disposed of the Phillies 14-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Miami Marlins smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 11-9. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. The Chicago White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 10-4. The Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-2. Paul Fry got his 2nd W of the season, helping the Orioles defeat the Tigers 2-1. Teoscar Hernandez was unconscious at the dish, driving in 9 runs, helping the Royals push past the Twins 14-8. He is currently the triples leader. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-0. In the standings, the A's are in first place in the AL West, and the Mariners are 4th in the division. The White Sox finished off the 4-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox. Tomorrow, enjoy the games. Well, this is it, the final day of the season for teams to make trades. There could be a flurry of action as the day goes on, but before we get there, here's a recap of what went down yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Angels got 11 hits overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-2. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-5. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-0. The Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-0. The Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-0. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 5-4. Gabriel Arias plated 4 total with 3 home runs as the Indians took care of Detroit 8-5. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Tampa Bay Rays hit 3 long balls as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 5-4. The Mets combined for 4 total home runs as they pulled away from the Nationals 7-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Chicago Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-1. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-1. Kevin Gausman grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading San Francisco over the Redbirds 5-2. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. Trey Mancini added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 5-2. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-2. At the start of the day, the A's sit in first place in the American League West Division, and the Angels are second in the division. The Kansas City Royals got 12 hits in The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics went deep 4 times as they sank the Mariners 18-4. As of today, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-0. Heading into the day, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are 2nd in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Friars totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 9-5. In the standings, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 11 games out of first. The O's completed a 3-game series. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-4. The Rangers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the Seattle Mariners 6-4. Ross Stripling picked up win number 8 this year as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 2-1. The Cleveland Indians got 11 hits overall as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. Michael Franco had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3 as the Tigers downed the Pirates 4-3. Andrew Velasquez drove in 3, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Royals 4-3. Tyler Matzik was victorious for the 5th time this season as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 5-4. The Marlins had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-0. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 12-5. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 7-6. The win was their 6th in a row. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-1. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Los Angeles Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the Mariners 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. James Karinchak collected It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. Looking first at the American League East, the White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-3. The Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. Wilmer Flores drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as Minnesota took care of the Rays 17-1. Rick Porcello got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Phillies took care of the Braves 5-3. Keone Kela won his first game of the season, leading the Padres past the Marlins 6-4. The Metropolitans finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-6. The Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. Luis Urias had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Cardinals downed Arizona 15-5. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they used a walk-off and extras to get the win against the Rockies 4-3. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did. Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics earned the 4-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 1-0. As of right now, the A's are leading the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-1. At the start of the day, the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. They trail by 8.5 games. James Paxton got the W and now has 5 this year, leading Seattle to a victory over the Diamondbacks 3-2. Heading into the day, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. Good. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-2. As of today, the A's are atop the American League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Astros are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Seattle Mariners 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 5 games back. The Angels got 11 hits overall as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 10-4. As of right now, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are 2nd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. Heading into the day, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Matt Barnes won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 4-3. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 12 games behind first place. And the Yankees are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-4. As of today, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 17 games out of first. And the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins got 12 hits in this one as they pounded the Indians 9-2. Entering the day's action, the Twins are sitting atop the AL Central. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. And the Indians are third in the division, 11 games out of first. The Mets completed a 3-game series sweep as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. In the standings, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-3. As of right now, the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 5-2. As of today, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central, 2 games up on 2nd place, while the Cubs are 2nd in the division. They're 2 games back. Tyler Anderson collected the victory in his 12th win as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 1-0. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 19 games out of first, while the Cardinals are 3rd in the division, 6 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they toppled the Rockies 6-0. As of right now, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, 18 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. As of today, the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. Anthony Banda collected his 8th win in relief as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first.